Next week sets the stage for, I think, one of the best Yu-Gi-Oh! Sets of the year. Don't be like 30% of you that have not smashed the ever-living crap out of that subscribe button. Smash so you guys don't miss out more on this content. Oh boy, you know, I mentioned in another video earlier in the day that next week is going to set such a big stage here. You have Animation Chronicle, you have the Jack Atlas structure deck, you have the remainder of Duelist Nexus. As of filming this video, we're, 38, 39 cards down on Duelist Nexus? Those are literally the best cards because it's an 80 card set. You only have about half of the set spoiled for you. So what are our expectations here? What are we expecting? And of course, you know, Robbie needed a video to film, says the commenters down below on the keyboards. I once again want to remind everybody here that, you know, looking at the Vysis Starfrost fusion, what I have dubbed Justicar 2, I've seen some stupid good combos. If you actually want to take some time out of your day, go look up some of the combos for that line of play. You go through Mana Dome, you go through the Vysis stuff. Do keep in mind that because the new level 8 Synchro does in fact count as Vysis Starfrost in the field, you can link into the Scareclaw link and then start the whole Scareclaw combo off of it. I don't know what they were thinking when they made that Synchro. I think it is absurdly one of the best cards in the current era because anytime that you do the dang long, the Justicar formula, a card on someone that searches ends up being a universal tuner, and they gave it the Gotham's clause that lets you use a tuner to make it. Seems absurdly good to me, but honestly, go watch some of the combos. You'll spin your head a little bit kind of watching some of the crazy, like, going from, like, world to world. Like, I can tell in terms of design, they knew what they were doing for this. Now, what are my expectations for the whole Jack Atlas thing going on here? Well, we do have the Jack Atlas structure deck coming up here. You definitely expect some sort of Resonator support in there, right? Like, it just isn't Jack without, like, some sort of Resonator support. I honestly think as we kind of progress into next week here, when we get whatever is going on for the structure deck here, new Resonators will probably more than likely get a new Synchro. The thing I'm curious about in terms of a new Synchro is if it will be some sort of possibility that it'll be a new Red Dragon itself, or if we'll keep the current Red Dragon support that we got and then just aim the structure deck at strengthening what already exists. That is a very big, interesting question here. Now, if you do look back at, like, the Crystal Beast structure deck, we did get a new bigger boss monster, so it's not without of the realm of possibility that, you know, we will get one. I do think that a lot of the deck would be focused on strengthening, but to be honest with you, the whole Jack Atlas theme, it's just, it doesn't really have a big tie-in other than it's a character deck, so I think what they're going to try to do here with the level of support that's probably coming out here will probably be, we'll go ahead and kind of tie this all together, put a nice little bow on it, and go, hey guys, you can finally play your Jack Atlas Creation Resonator, you know, whatever. Maybe we'll get a Speed Dual Runner Resonator. I mean, the sky is literally the limit for what they can do with that structure deck. It's just usually what, like, within 7 to 10 cards is usually the limit for them making new stuff for it. So whatever those 7 to 10 cards typically will be, maybe he'll go 11, 12. I don't know, but they've got a lot to really think about there. Animation Chronicle 2023, aka, it's not our Battles of Legends set this year. That's gets chalked probably into next year. So, what in the world is Animation Chronicle? Well, it's where they thumb through the remains of the dumpster fire that is all of the animes, and they go, huh, you know, we can finally pull from this. This is once again what? How many times do we have to have this discussion? Where is my gosh darn armor support? Hello? Velen has literally been written to multiple people here that it's a fan favorite. You literally can pull off the Formioli because you made Psyframes. You proved to us that we can do this. And once again, I'm asking the people that have no idea what the heck they're doing at Konami, of course, as per usual, that, you know, you have the formula. I don't know why you just do, like, I don't really think the people want Valen's armor monsters, you know? They've only been a fan favorite for some time. I mean, when a company's disconnected from what people actually really want. I can tell you that at least 95% of the people that comment on this video will in fact want Valen's armor cards. That's literally how it works at this point. We're probably going to get some crappy Utopia upgrade again, or, you know, probably some Pendulum support from ArcV, because that kind of seems to be the route that they want to go with this, but we never get what we want. Just make the cards not be able to be Link summoned with, or, you know, Synchro summoned with, or while they're on the field you can't summon monsters other than armor monsters. It's not that incredibly difficult to balance an archetype. The players just want to be able to play the gosh darn thing semi-competitively. Let them, alright? But I don't know what else to expect from Animation Chronicle, if you want my honest opinion. My want list has always been to give us, you know, Valen's armor monsters. Outside of that, I mean, we'll probably get number 1, if I recall, you know, because we're wrapping up, like, the fake number series at this point. We already kind of went through with, like, our expectations for that, but that's honestly where I'm sitting right now. I feel like anything beyond that is just going to kind of feel maybe not like the absolute best, but we'll kind of have to wait and see on that. Now, for the rest of everything that's kind of going on here, Duelist Nexus is like the last thing here. Everything else we've talked about up till this stage is going to be May. Oh, Duelist Pack Fire. Yeah, how could I forget? Volcanic support, hopefully. Once again, everybody's fingers are crossed that the last theme in the set is actually going to be Volcanics. I'm going to be honest with you. I really am hoping here that we do see some sort of volcanic goodness in here. I don't know what else they'd pick. They already spoiled Salamangreat, and they already spoiled the fact that we're going to be getting, you know, the Battling Boxers. So there's, you know, not really much else to say on that one. So that's your May release for Japan. I think the structure deck is June, and then of course we kind of followed up with what, Animation Chronicle in June. That's a lot to unpack in those small amounts of time there. So what's our last big thing? Well, Duelist Nexus missing those 39, 38, 37 cards. About half of the set. We usually do get a stream, probably, if I had to guess, probably next weekend. Probably, I would say probably about the 15th would make sense, because I think the set drops 22nd. Maybe it'll be a weekday stream or something. The last time they did a weekday stream, it felt very, very weird, but they usually save what is considered the power cards for that block for that live stream. It's also like a chance for them to kind of talk and discuss what's going on with the overall state of the OCG, but I don't have much expectations left for this set. Like, I'm already kind of blown away. Like, the Vices support is amazing. The whole Synchron support that we got for, you know, the whole Yusei power-up, that was good. Everything else just kind of, the Orsartic support too was very cool. The set definitely feels like one of the better sets. The only thing that we're missing is like a crazy pot card or like a crazy stable card, and we just ship this as one of the best sets out there. I know pre-orders have already begun on a lot of sites. A lot of people have been kind of looking around going, you know, Robbie, do we get Duelist Nexus at this point? Like, what's going on? I mean, within the next 2 weeks, you'll have the full set. You'll be able to make an educated guess at that point if this is something that you yourself want. But I assume that we'll get one more chunk of anime power-up stuff in here. I don't know which character it'll be. I would love to see more support to, you know, Rescue Ace. I don't know why they've just done Rescue Ace as dirty as they actually have at this stage, but hopefully something comes out of this. I'd also love more adventure support, but I think after, you know, how crazy busted they made that first wave of support, we already seen like the massive dial back and things that we've seen there. Vanquish Soul support would be very nice too. I would love to see, like, honestly, a good, decent support card will kind of put that archetype back on the map. I saw that the OCG has been having a good time with Vanquish Soul. It has definitely, it's improved the quality of life over there. You can thank Maxx C for being a card that the big guy can reveal in hand, become unaffected, and kind of laugh all the way to the bank. Nice little level of synergy there. Outside of that, I mean, everything that's going to come out this week is very exciting. I just wanted to kind of, you know, give everybody a little bit of a heads up here that we're missing all of this info, you know. So everything to be expected follows the same trends that we follow all the time. And we're still knees deep in ban list season. Yeah, don't forget about that. Trust me. At the end of the month, you're going to see Cyberstorm Access, and you're going to be wondering, where'd that ban list come from? Can't wait for that. Guys, have a good rest of your day, all right? patrons. Thank you.
Thank you so much for watching. Check out these other videos.